And now the U.S. Presidential Envoy for Climate, John Kerry, on a working visit to Nigeria, has said that the United States and America have committed over $2 billion in tackling issues of climate change, and has urged government of Nigeria to expedite actions towards transitioning to cleaner energy initiatives. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, while receiving John Kerry, pledged commitment in achieving 0.5% emission by 2030. And Benedict Oko has more.
The U.S. Presidential Envoy for Climate, John Kerry, on a working visit to Nigeria, has pledged to usher in a program of technical assistance in achieving clean energy transition. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Timothy Silva, who acknowledged that 48 countries in Africa contribute to just 0.5% of carbon emissions, also sought for collaboration with the U.S. government on the energy transition train.
Because, of course, we've discussed, and I have also find common ground. I feel that we are discussing from different sides, but we are almost saying the same thing. We are not denying the fact that climate change is real. We accept the problem of climate change, and we will also like to be on the energy transition train, but we have certain realities that the world must take into account. Our reality is that we have all this number of people without access to electricity, and we don't have the funding and the technology to be able to achieve this transition the way the rest of the global community would like us to do. So if we come together and collaborate, we probably might be able to create that synergy and that funding, and also the basis for us to be able to move at the same pace. So we've been talking, myself and the envoy, and I think basically we are coming to some understanding of where we all stand on the issue. Basically, we agreed that there is a need for us to work together, and we completely are on the same platform with them. We don't have a different perspective. We agree on the climate change issue. We want to also be on this train. Unfortunately, we don't have the funding and the technology at this moment, and we expect that, or we ask for the support of the United States and maybe the global community to help us to move very quickly.
John Kerry, while declaring the U.S. commitment, urged Nigerian government to expedite action towards converting glass flaring to clean energy.
We agreed today in our discussions that we're going to work very closely in our working group to be able to develop further the plan going forward with respect to both the deployment of gas as a transitional effort, but also the important deployment of clean renewable energy, and particularly solar and wind. In addition, we specifically agreed to a program of technical assistance, which we will provide in order to further the hydrocarbon sector methane abatement and decarbonization program, which we're going to work on together. And this initiative is going to be supported by the Department of State's Energy and Mineral Governance Program in order to align with Nigeria's participation in the Global Methane Pledge.
President Muhammadu Buhari has pledged to cut emissions to net zero in the near future.